Okay, Andrew, this is a little bit of a tour, if you would, how it's assembled. For patent purposes, this shape is a Prolate Spheroid. I will include it in the email. At the bottom we have a screw in so we can put an extension pole that helps us reach places. The principle behind this is we were taking laminar flow, reordering it, distributing this area, which changes the laminar flow and tumbles so this mixes better. And these are the three attachments that we currently conceived, and it's very similar to some of the French machines. This is if you're just dumping into a material into a form and you can't reach it in the normal spray way. Of course, these are the two that are wider and smaller, but we want the patent to cover various sizes. The shapes themselves as you see from the DWG files and etc., but I'm just showing it to you here on this side. It's kind of a weird perspective. I think the files themselves. Now, the mechanism, the interlocking mechanism, originally we were with this, and we think we still want to go with that, but a deeper notch on it. And for testing purposes, we went with screw type on these, but we'll change out to this. And depending on the 3D manufacturer that prints this in metal or composite, it may be attached differently, so we want to be careful in the patent that that's sort of covered too. The attachment itself, it's attaching to a Browning nozzle, one of the most common stucco and PebbleTech type of nozzles. This head is readily available. The head and the attachment differs a bit in some French machines and some French heads. They have a screw on, so it has ridges, and I can show you that. So maybe we want the language to be a little broad on how this fits in. It's essentially the exact same thing. You're using a plaster render pump with a similar cam lock valve head, but the attachment in the front is a little bit different. But you're looking at the same sort of various nozzle heads. I don't know how broad we can be in language, but the original iteration really looks like this, and it works. So can we include in the language not only a Prolate Spheroid, which is the general shape here, but a tube shape? Again, I don't know what we're really allowed to do, but all the rest of the attachments would literally be the same. And that is it. Let me do a close-up for you. These things are like 12 bucks. This whole thing pre-assembled is like 125. So even if the European doesn't have this that fits, which they do, you just screw it on. Alright, thank you.